I'm gonna do a deep clean, clean all the baseboards, and we'll do the taping. So I didn't get a good before video, I don't think, before we started the last time. So here we go. Yeah. I miss my villain's bathroom. It'll be back tomorrow. The peel and stick wallpaper, I didn't do a true before photo and video. So you can still see we've started trimming some of it and we've painted. But so this is where we're at now. We're almost done. But you think a small bathroom has Scarlett's helping a bit. Hello. So I have a long rod here to try to get higher, but it is really high. And this bathroom's so small, so it's even a little harder to get to put a ladder in here with a couple people. So I'm just trying to see, hold on. And I was at Home Depot looking around today, and I think we might try to replace the faucets and the light fixtures, but don't know when that's going to happen. And it was the peel and stick wallpaper, and then we decided to do a coat of paint. So here's the after. We rearranged these a little bit differently than we had before, and I like it better. So these two pictures here were hanging up over here, but it was just to try to hide the seams from the wallpaper, and now I don't have to do that. So we have this here. And these are different photos that I have. I have several more, and I need to find them because I think I want to put more up. And I've had these for a while. It's Cruella and Ursula. This is one of my favorites because you can see her turn from Evil Queen to the Hag. This is one I got at Disney Springs, one of the art lithographs. I really like it. You can see my reflection, sorry. And these, I don't know if you, these are just little buttons, and I got them from Walmart, gosh, a while ago. And so I just did like a little backing, and I pushed them in just as a little idea. Okay, how can I get more villains? This is not an Ursula bath or soap holder. It is one from Bath and Body Works that was in their Halloween collection, but it looks like Ursula with the purple and the tentacles. So I have a large stock of the villains soap. So, and even when I am out of the actual soap, I will just end up putting other soap in it and keeping those because I have Maleficent and Evil Queen. This is something that Dan picked up for me. I paid him for it, but he picked it up for me at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago. It was the first year we were in Florida, so we haven't been here quite 2 years, but almost 2 years. And it was the first year he went there, and then he brought it back for us. And of course, that's I think Vanessa is who it is. Yeah, when Ursula turned human. This is a stamp that one of my friends, Mary Beth, gave me of Evil Queen and Snow White. This was at Disney, I believe Disney Springs several years ago. and it was an ornament in the box, in the heart box. It's the only heart box I have. And this is, I got this at Disney Springs. It's the Halloween tree, but and I usually put it out for Christmas, but I'm just gonna keep it out year round. It has all these villains on here. It's amazing. And I need to turn these around because they fell and I forgot to put in Hades. And this is a welcome sign. I think I got that at Box Lunch. I believe it was Box Lunch or Hot Topic. I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago. And that's just a mirror. My mom gave me that a long time ago, and I've just kind of been redoing it. And it's got the red and black. It used to have different colors around the middle. I think it was just black around the middle, but I changed it out a little just to kind of match the bathroom a little more. All right, so hi everybody. So today is Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day, and I am actually headed to the base this morning. I'm going kind of early because I am getting there early before I have to do anything, and so that I can sit there and get in the Run Disney queue, because for the January marathon event, I'm trying to do the 10K, and I will let you know how that goes. Fingers crossed, because I have never done it before, and I've heard that it's kind of hard to get those slots. I last left you after we finished painting the villain's bathroom, and it looks really good. There are a few spots where I probably need to touch up, but the peel and stick wallpaper, the pro is that it comes off really easily, but and you can easily change it out. The con is that it, if you don't get the seams absolutely perfect, and sorry, I'm on my phone, so if I'm wiggling, I'm trying not to wobble, but yeah, so, and it's set up safely, I'm not like, but anyway, the con is that if you don't have the seams absolutely perfect, you can see them, and I'll put in some pictures and try to do close-ups where you can see what it looked like before with the old seams. I mean, unless you're just really looking, it was obvious to me, and I think other people, if you were really looking around, if you were in there, but there was a lot going on because there were a lot of decorations and everything, so it kind of took your eye away from it, but it was still starting to get on my nerves. It was starting to bubble up more. Yeah, so it was on there, actually, yeah, almost a year, because I think it's been about a year, and so we pulled it down and just redid the paint with the same color as the wallpaper, and it looks a lot better. It actually does. And it's basically the same. I think I put a few different decorations in different places this time, but yeah. So yeah, I will catch up with you once I get to the base. And let's see, Scarlett's working today. She did drive, and then I think Russ is going to hang out with one of his friends. So I think his friend's picking him up, because Russ is actually without a car today. So we thought about dropping Scarlett off, but then she has to be picked up at 3, and I don't know what time he'll be done. So, and let's see, I should be on the way back home around 3-ish, but then I wouldn't be back in time to pick her up. Sometimes I am. And then it's St. Patrick's Day, so I'm making corned beef and cabbage for dinner tonight, and that'll be nice. We usually do that. We just kind of chill out, stay in. We don't usually go out for St. Patrick's Day. And then I did look a few weeks ago to see if we could get reservations for Raglan Road at Disney Springs, but of course those are almost impossible to get on St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, I love Raglan Road. We haven't been in a while. It's one of my favorites out there. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hi everybody. So I left you this morning when I was headed to the base, and let's see, and I said we were all trying to get into the Run Disney queue. We got into the queue, but none of us were able to get any of the runs. I don't think anybody did. They were just all sold out. They would go, I think it was the Goofy one went first, and then the 10K went, and that's the one we were trying to do. So we're like, okay, we'll try to get the 5K. I think Sam was the closest in getting in, and she was only 10 minutes away, and then they were all sold out. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But hopefully next time we can at least get something, or that's okay. That's how it goes. I am so tired. I didn't sleep that well last night, and I had to get up super early. And sometimes when I know I have to get up really early, it's harder for me to sleep. I don't know why. I think my mind just starts going a million miles a minute. But yeah, let's see. I'm changed already. Like, I'm home from work. I wore something different, but then I wore green today, but then I put green back on because it's St. Patrick's Day. And yes, we're doing the corned beef and cabbage for dinner tonight with potatoes and everything. So we like doing that. Scarlett worked today. She drove the truck. She's back home. She worked day shift. Let's see, tomorrow I work. Thursday I'm off, so I have a 4-day weekend. So Thursday, I think we're going to the Kennedy Space Center, and just early in the morning, and then we'll stay for a few hours and come back, and then MegaCon starts Thursday, and it opens at 4, and Russ, it's going to be a weekend for me and Scarlett to hang out and do our thing. I didn't want to go all 4 days because I know I'm just going to be completely exhausted, but it was actually less expensive to get all 4 days than just like 2 or 3. It just made more sense. It was, so we did get Russ a ticket. Russ, I think it was only like 25-ish. I don't know. It was 20 something dollars for the Thursday ticket only. Because it's only like a few hours that day, because it starts at 4, whereas the other days, I believe it starts at 10 and goes until later. But I don't know if he wants to, but William Shatner is going to be there, and he was the original Captain Kirk, and Russ loves Star Trek, so we got him a ticket, and he's going to come with us Thursday night, and we're just going to kind of scope out the area a bit, check out where we need to park the next day, because we got a parking pass for Friday and Saturday, and we didn't get one for Thursday or Sunday, but those days are typically not quite as busy, I don't think, from what I understand and what I've heard before. I will probably show you a little tomorrow when I'm doing some extra costume touch-ups. Thursday night, I'm not planning on doing anything major. If I do anything, I'll probably just throw that Star Trek dress back on, just because if we're going to meet William Shatner, why not? I don't know if we're going to or not. We haven't gotten it. We haven't paid for it. But this might be one of his last, I don't know. He doesn't go to the cons as much as he used to, from what I understand. And I told Russ, this might be, if you actually want to meet him, this might be the last time you can. So, I don't know. We'll see. It could be enjoyable. But yeah, I'm either not going in costume or just putting on the dress, and not a big deal. That was my simple Halloween thing that I did too. And Russ, of course, has plenty of Star Trek shirts he'll probably wear. He doesn't dress up that much. But Friday, of course, we're doing Marvel Rival. Well, no, this is X-Men. Well, Marvel Rivals and X-Men. I think they're both in there. But Scarlett's doing Luna Snow, and I'm doing Emma Frost Friday. Let's see. And this is the first time we've done a themed costume in a very long time. We used to do it when she was little for Halloween. When she was like 4, I got her this a little Wonder Woman costume, and then I was Wonder Woman, so we were the same. And I need to find that picture. I know I have it somewhere, and I'll post it. But yeah, it was so adorable. Let's see. Not Friday, Saturday. Gosh, I forgot what Scarlett's doing. We're not doing a themed thing Saturday. She and I, we're not doing anything together. I'm going to do Jon Snow again because Lena Headey is going to be there. And then also the Slave Leia thing didn't work out. So, whatever, it is what it is. I think I am going to end up going Sunday for a little bit too, because I got a few comments from friends, and then even just people sending me that with my blue contacts and my dark hair that I definitely need to do Wonder Woman, and I thought about that. Scarlett talked me into it, so yeah, I got a Wonder Woman costume together. I'm trying to do more of the old school Linda Carter-ish. It's not exactly, if you look at side by side, it's not going to be exactly the same. But, yeah, I haven't done Wonder Woman in a while. Actually, a very long time. And honestly, I haven't felt confident enough to do it because, because I had gained, weight during COVID, and like so many people, which whatever, that's no excuse. I'm like, okay, it's been 6 years. There's no excuse now. and if you've been following me, I've been working really, really diligently and trying to maintain my weight loss journey, and just not even just weight loss. Like I said, it's not really about the numbers so much. It's just about feeling healthier and stronger, and having your energy be a little bit better. I say that and I'm super tired right now, but that's just because I didn't sleep well last night. Yeah, it's just trying to be the best version of yourself, to be honest. I think, this year has been just a lot of thoughts and, going through my brain right now. I think it has a lot to do with, that, my birthday coming up, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not dreading it or anything. It's just one of those things you're just, just a lot of things, thinking about family. We've had some loss in the family, and, I haven't discussed that at all on the vlog, but, on Russell's side, he's gone through some things, but we haven't, I don't really talk about that. So just some things, and yeah, and it's been just an interesting year so far, the first 3 months, but it's not a bad year, just interesting. And, but yeah, so trying to do the best we can do, and that's all we can do as people and humans, and, and just be, just care for the people that are in your lives, your family and friends, and just the ones that, that mean the most to you. And okay, I am going to go get the mail because I've been saying I was going to do that, and then change probably after, and I'm going to go ahead and get on my PJs when I get back, because like I said, I'm tired. Russ and I are going to finish, I'm almost finished with the 4th season of Bridgerton, which is right now the last season they have, which is nice. It's such a feel-good show. I love this show so much. And then, because I finally caught up with it all, and then Russ and I are also watching The Beast in Me, and we're almost finished with that too. Last night was kind of left on a messed up episode. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep too. I don't know. It's not a scary show or anything. It was disturbing, but anyway, it's a good show. Good. And, but yeah, I'm hungry. Dinner's going to be nice. I always look forward to, I like corned beef and cabbage, and I like, and pot roast and mashed potatoes, and just like comfort home food like that. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. This vlog's going to be, like I said, this week's going to be a weird vlog too, because I'll show you some of the preparation tomorrow, some of the stuff for MegaCon that we've gotten ready, our preps, and then, I was thinking about vlogging at the Kennedy Space Center, and I might, but I do not know if I'm going to have enough time to add that to this week's vlog and edit it in time, because by the time we get back from there and then go to hey buddy, sorry, here's Dobbs. You can see him. Hey, what's going on? He just always looks he's so nervous. He's the drama queen. It's that corgi. But anyway, It is Thursday, and we did go to the Space Center earlier, and we had a lot of fun. We hung out with Becky, Chloe, and their husbands. Russ was with me, and it was just, you know, we had a chill day, and it was really nice just catching up with them. I didn't film anything there, though. I did get a couple of photos, but we're definitely going to go back so we can spend a little more time and just maybe do the bus tour, because we are on the way to MegaCon. And yes, I decided to do the Star Trek dress. Just why not? I don't know. And then Scarlett's wearing a costume from Jennifer's Body. She's meeting one of her co-workers who is going to be Jennifer, and she's the guy. So yeah, we're just kind of scoping it out. It started at 4. It's like 4:37 right now. We're not too far from the parking lot, but it says, I don't know, it's telling us it's going to be about 24 minutes. It could be because of traffic and stuff. But we're going to scope out the parking lot, get our badges. Russ is with us. He's going to get an autograph, hopefully, from William Shatner, if we can get in there, if the line's not too long. Which, anyway, if it's too long, you probably wait anyway, because it's just... from what I understand, it's not that busy on Thursdays, so we'll check it out. I've never been on Thursday. We've only just usually gone one day, and last year we went Saturday, which is the busiest day. So we're definitely planning stuff out a lot better this year. And I've prepaid my photo ops that I wanted, and then we've done a lot of different things. So we're gonna just chill out and scope out everything, maybe get a map, get our badges. Tomorrow is going to be kind of a long day, but it's not going to be... The most stressful thing is me getting the contacts in tomorrow. But yeah, but then Saturday is going to be a real kind of stressful, because I will have a prop check I have to do. Because if you have anything resembling any weapons, whether it's a sword, dagger, gun, whatever, they have to check it at the prop check to make sure that it's not real and going to be a danger to anybody, which is smart and nice, but it's kind of annoying too. But you have to wait in the line and get it done. But at least we already have our badges. We're gonna get those, like I said, tonight, and then yeah. So I will probably try to get a little footage in there tonight, just because it won't be as crowded, or it shouldn't be as crowded, and that way I can show you around the con a little bit when there aren't as many people. All right, everyone, we just got back from day 1 of MegaCon, and we actually had fun. It was just for a few hours just to get, our badges and everything. Scarlett and I were going to go back for 3 more days. Russ went today, and he got William Shatner's autograph and everything. But yeah, I'll definitely focus more on MegaCon. But anyway, I just wanted to finish out this vlog, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And as always, please stay magical, epic, and positive.